Grab your walkie-talkies and brace for impact. A new Stranger Things Season 5 trailer has just dropped, and it's setting Hawkins and the internet on fire. From chilling shots of the Upside Down to cryptic flashes of familiar faces, this latest sneak peek is more than just a teaser, it's a warning. Something big is about to happen, things are gonna get intense, the shadows are gonna get darker, and the danger is more personal than ever. Whether you're Team 11, rooting for Max's return, or still haunted by Vecna's last stand, this teaser is your official code red. Let's break down every spine-tingling moment you may have missed. This is not a drill. We repeat, this is not a drill. Even though Stranger Things Season 5 isn't coming out until later this fall, Netflix just dropped a new teaser, and it's pure adrenaline. For fans who've been restlessly decoding theories, rewatching old episodes, and clinging to every cryptic behind-the-scenes photo, this trailer is a jolt to the heart. It's promising a season that's darker, more intense, and more emotional than anything the Stranger Things crew has ever dealt with. Hawkins is under lockdown, military vehicles rolling through empty streets, red emergency lights bathing familiar locations in eerie glow, and yes, Demogorgon's back on the hunt. The tension is crazy high, and Vecna is scarier than ever. But even with all the chaos, there's still hope, the unbreakable bond between the Hawkins gang. From Eleven's steely determination to Dustin's grit, from Lucas's unwavering courage to the fragile question of Max's fate, the stakes have never been higher, and neither has the potential for heartbreak. Get ready, guys. The final battle is coming, and this trailer just started the countdown. Set in the fall of 1987, Stranger Things Season 5 picks up in the chilling aftermath of the Season 4 finale, an event that left Hawkins literally torn open. The town is scarred, inside and out, because of those portals that ripped everything apart. Reality is bleeding at the edges, and fear clings to every streetlight and shadow. The Upside Down is no longer lurking beneath their feet, it's pushing its way into their world. And through all of this, our favorite crew is totally on the same page, with one big job, to find Vecna and finish him off. But there's one big problem, he's vanished. Like a phantom in a fog, Vecna has slipped into the cracks of both time and space, leaving only fragments of nightmares and dread in his wake. Nobody knows where he is or what he's gonna do. As panic sets in, the government tightens its grip, placing Hawkins under full-scale military quarantine. The town is cut off from the outside world, watched around the clock, and growing more unstable by the day. And, to make matters worse, Eleven's a target again because of her powers. Forced into hiding, she's torn between the need to stay safe and the desperate urge to protect the ones she loves. The pressure's on, cause the anniversary of Will Byers' vanishing is right around the corner. It was the moment this whole story began, and now, it feels like the beginning of the end. That awful feeling, you know, the one filled with pain, loss, and no answers, is back with a vengeance. Only this time, the stakes are apocalyptic. The darkness that's coming isn't just supernatural, it's something deeper, more ancient, and far more lethal than anything they've faced before. They'll need all the help they can get. Every fighter, every friend, the whole crew. From Hawkins to the Upside Down, this is the final stand, where childhood ends, legends are born, and one last flicker of hope may be the only thing keeping the darkness at bay. The upcoming episodes of Stranger Things Season 5 won't just be about the action, the heartbreak, or even the final showdown with Vecna, they're also set to pull back the curtain on one of the series' most enduring mysteries, the origin and nature of the Upside Down. Ever since Season 1, we've all been wondering about that creepy parallel world that's messed up Hawkins and taken so many people. What is the Upside Down, anyway? How did it start? And what's its real deal in the whole story? We've seen some of its scary plants and animals, the monsters, and the frozen version of Hawkins, but we still don't know how it was made or how it's connected to 11. What some fans may not know is that back during Season 1, series creators Matt and Ross Duffer actually wrote an extensive 25-page document laying out the full mythology of the Upside Down, its rules, its origins, and its place in the larger Stranger Things mythos. They've been dropping hints about it over the last 4 seasons, with the Demogorgons, the Mind Flayer, and Vecna, but they've kept a lot of the secrets hidden. Now, with Season 5 marking the final chapter of this epic saga, the Duffer brothers are finally ready to open the vault. Fans can expect the final season to take a much deeper dive into the Upside Down's lore, potentially answering long-standing fan questions. Why is time frozen in that dimension? Why does it look exactly like Hawkins? Who, or what, is in charge? And how does it all link to Eleven and the others' powers? These aren't just bonus details for lore-hungry superfans, they could hold the key to understanding the larger stakes of the final battle. Vecna's being quiet, which means the threat is way more planned out. The Upside Down's history might be older, smarter, and scarier than anyone thought. As our heroes face their biggest fight yet, they'll be forced to reckon with a force they've barely begun to understand. For us, the audience, that means we'll finally get to see what's behind the curtain, a look at the Stranger Things world that's been years in the making. The Upside Down is no longer just the setting of the nightmare. In Season 5, it may be the source of everything. Ross Duffer said they've been saving the juiciest Stranger Things secrets, especially about the Upside Down, for the very last season. He mentioned they've got this whole 25-page guide they made with his brother Matt from the start, and they're using those final reveals as the main thing in Season 5. In other words, the secrets they've been guarding since Season 1 won't just be dropped casually, they're going to directly impact the narrative, reshape what we thought we knew about Hawkins and the Upside Down, and redefine the stakes of the final chapter. Ross said those hidden answers will be like the story's core, driving the characters, their reasons for doing things, and the big showdown that's been brewing for ages. The Duffers have always played the long game with their storytelling, and now, as Stranger Things approaches its end, they're ready to cash in on every breadcrumb they've scattered along the way. So, when the credits roll on Season 5, it won't just mark the end of a fan-favorite series, it'll be the moment when everything finally clicks into place. The origins of the Upside Down, the source of Eleven's power, the true nature of Vecna's transformation, and the reason Hawkins became Ground Zero, all of it ties back to those final questions Ross and Matt Duffer saved for this moment. Ross and Matt Duffer have saved all those answers for the end, so get ready for some major twists that'll change everything about Stranger Things. Write all your theories about this new season in the comments and tell me what you think the ending will be.